Hi YouTube and welcome to my office. We're in my office because I've already recorded the video and footage for the video, and I realised it was a bit long, so I've edited it into 2 parts. So this is part 2. Please enjoy. Right, now I've sanded them, dusty, I'm going to take the top out of clamps, so I can use the clamps to glue up the table. Gluing on, I'm going to work on the top, if you remember the top, because the glue's gone off, so it needs all cleaning up. I mean, normally I'd use a belt sander, but I'm not going to. I'm going to try and do it with a smoothing plane and sanding block, so we'll see how we get on. There's something in the air. that's the top roughly cleaned up. You probably see me put these chamfers on with a hand plane just to give it a bit of interest and a bit of detail and take the corners off. Now I'm going to take the ends, the glue should have got them now. Take them out of cramps and cramp up the side rails. Right, the glue's gone off now, so we can take it out of cramps and cut the horns off.
Shouldn't need these again. Just make a clamp rack one day.
Right, just going to sand those few whiskers off from cutting it. Now we're going to fix the top on with some of these stretcher angle brackets. I mean, I'm using these because it's an easy way of doing it for anyone and they're quite readily available. And the slots are so the top can move, so it can expand and contract. So I'm going to fix these on, and then we'll fix the top on. Right, I can't get the table in shot on me. Well, you don't want to see me, do you? Right, this, now we're going to fix the the frame of the table onto the top. So, going to make the gap even all the way around. Right. Now, you can see, timber only moves this direction, doesn't move in the length. So, we'll put the screws in the slots accordingly. So, across the grain, we're going to use these slots that go that way, so the screw will slide up and down the slot and allow the timber to move. And then on these ones, we'll put the, where's the screws gone? Using 20 mils for this. We'll put the screws in with the slots going this way. So basically the slots are going the same direction, but it's a different slot. Yeah? It looks like a coffee table now. That's took me a day to build. Now you can finish it in whatever you want. You can paint it, stain it, whatever you feel like, varnish it. I think I'm going to stain this one. I'm going to dye it with an ebony water-based dye, and then I'm going to oil it with a finishing oil, and then wax over the top. It's going to take a couple of days because of drying times. I've gave this another little sand with some 320, I think it is, sandpaper. Just a little bit finer. I'm just going to get the dust off it. And then I'm going to stain it with a water-based wood dye. I'm going to stain it ebony, so black basically. I put some gloves on so I don't get it all over my hands, as I usually do. Right, I gave it a coat of dye. I may have to give it another one. It's at this point that you can see whether you've missed any glue, because it will show up. I'm going to rag it off. I'm hoping that the dyes the soft bits of grain more than the hard bits, so it shows the grain up, so there's a contrast. So I'll rag it off and see how it looks. Now it's the next morning. I've left that to dry overnight, that dye. So I'm going to put some oil on it now. This is Libron finishing oil, but you could use Danish oil or anything like that, Osmo. Brush it on, then rag it off. Now it's had 3 coats of oil, I'm going to wax it with some just normal beeswax polish and some 4/0 steel wool. its first coat of wax, so now I'm going to buff it off. I'll give it a few coats of wax, but it's a case of putting the wax on, leaving it to dry, and then give it a good buff with a clean rag. Then it'll be finished. Right, I've changed my mind halfway through. I'm going to use some black bison dark oak wax on this, because I found that the clear was sort of leaving marks in the grain. So I think we'll use this and see how it goes. Now it's time to buff it up. Plenty of elbow grease. Well, that's it. Thanks for watching. If you made it to the end, please subscribe, like and share, and see you next time.